beard you have there. So
I was actually thinking about shaving this part right here.
you're gonna shave that up? So you're
Just
gonna,
this part.
so you're gonna shave the chin off, so you have the full chops on the side
Yeah.
still. It'd
That
be
would
more
keep
Wolverine-esque. I could
Right
see
out
it.
like Wolverine, yeah.
I could see it.
So I don't know. I'm debating on that.
So you can grow the full beard. I can't. It's just scraggly.
Well, like it's my mustache that doesn't come in right. Like right in the middle, right underneath the nose.
The anti-Hitler.
Yeah, the anti-Hitler.
Am I the only one that can grow full facial hair?
Javi.
Oh yeah,
James.
Javi can be me. James.
You know, I don't think I've seen him grow a scruff. I haven't seen him grow a beard.
Oh, he can grow a beard.
I think he absolutely hates it.
Oh, really?
He only pushes the stuff for his lady friend.
Yeah, it itches, man.
I like the scruff though. Like, there's times where I don't completely shave. I just give it like a little fine cut through. You know, and I'm like, all right.
I agree 100%. You know? That's what I do all the time. Mostly because if I cut it, Lord only knows when it'll grow back though.
Yeah. That's why, like, I feel like
an infant.
I'm gonna. Well, that's the thing. That's why I don't shave, because I shave and they're like, "Oh, ID," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like I'm just a fat 18-year-old. Thanks a lot. And I grow the scruff, and they still like, you know, they give me that question mark look.
Oh, that's the worst.
And then they ask for the ID, like they're like, and I'm like, I hate
it. That mustache look a little sketchy.
Right? It's not fully out yet. Let me see the ID.
So we've been to I've had a lot of outside time leading up until this point, more time than usual during the summer. And I'm so white that I'm afraid that if I shave, that my face might actually be too different.
A different shade, right? Yeah.
Then it'll look weird. No, you know, remember like when you'd watch like Dexter and they would depict a guy with a full beard, it would just be like 5 shades darker than his actual face. That's how you could differentiate.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it's gonna be the opposite. Where my beard should be, it'll be 5 shades lighter. Yeah. And it's gonna look all kinds of funky.
And see, that's what I feel like whenever like I want to cut my hair.
Aaron, you don't have enough hair.
It would only be here, bro. Just the chin.
Just the chin.
But I feel like there's times like during the summer where I'm like, man, I just want to not completely go bald, but I mean a 2. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh my god, it's so hot. Let me just do a 2 all over, you know. And then I'm like, I bet you everyone's just gonna see like, dude, you're white right there. You know what I mean? I'm like,
it happens every time. Dude, my hair grows so fast on top of my head, not on my face, but on top of my head. When I get my hair cut, I get like a 1. I always want to get a 0, but the barber always talks me out of it. And I always come home, Deborah's like, "Oh, your hair's really short." I'm like, "Yeah, because you know in 5 days it's gonna
be back to where it was,
like a bush again, and I'm gonna be auditioning for the Beatles."
But I think that's the way hair grows. Like hair grows.
Irritating.
It's like, oh, boom, 5 inches, stop. And it's like half an inch, 6 months, half an inch. And I'm like, okay, apparently it's supposed to grow like an inch, like what, every 2 months or something like that, or a month or 2 months or something like that.
I have no idea.
But
I think it's down as you get older.
Oh, what the hell are you trying to say, man?
All of us right here? What the hell are you trying to say, man? No, I'm just saying, like little kids, it grows really fast.
I didn't know it made noise. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm Aaron Ryan.
I'm Homer Devin.
And I'm Philip Miner.
And this is Pocket Knife News. That's
Halloween.
I kind of like that.
I like that, yeah. We got to do that every single time.
11 episodes in, we finally figured out how to introduce
We got it down. When you point to the screen, somebody has to say their name.
See, it works because Homer's next to me, so I can point to him. And then if I'm pointing at the screen, only Philip's on the other end today. So he knows I'm talking to him. Oh, that is an extensively long.
It is.
Yeah, really?
I kept staring at it. I was like, Jesus, is he going to read like the whole Bible there?
Crazy. Philip, did you hear the horror monster?
Yeah, I could.
Okay, I don't want to pick it back up.
Okay, funny story though. That's Riley's favorite decoration.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, he just sits there and plays with it.
It's a cool decoration.
It's really neat. It's the.
But then again, your son just stares at the wall and listens to white noise. So I would be a little concerned about that being his favorite toy.
No, he's a big Power Ranger fan, so I'm comfortable.
I said good day.
Pretty sure he'll fight the shit out of those demons. He doesn't know when to quit.
He was like, "It's morphin' time. Nothing happens."
Like today,
I said it's
today. Like
time.
we go at it, man, and you know, sometimes he's just got so much energy. I'll just sit on him.
Oh my god.
And he's like, okay, I can't. Oh, you're hurting me. So I get up. I'm like, all right, I win. And then he,
yeah.
come on, but this is round 37. You're down. Let it go.
You gotta put that little boy in a headlock.
Oh.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
He has 2
Hey, wasn't this our first PG-13 episode?
PG-13 episode, yeah.
All right.
What is
like
that?
2 minutes in, you said shit.
What's wrong with that?
I thought we were trying not to curse.
In the words of Captain America, language.
Language. There we go. That'll be the cue then. I think we can tone it down a little bit. It doesn't need to be excessive.
Yeah, sometimes it does. But I mean, you know.
PG-13, you can say shit as many times as you want.
Or if you have kids in the car, earmuffs. You know, just gotta teach them earmuffs. And you can say anything like shit, fuck, cunt, you know, bitch. You know.
All right, we just went to read it.
Homer's maxed out his swear limit.
And I'm
the
good
swear
for the
jar
day.
has come out. There have been deposits made.
$2 and now there's 8.
Let me just say those were
Christmas is paid for his children.
College, no problem. Turn to the swear jar. Oh man, there was some exciting news that came out of New York City Comic-Con, but not as much as I thought I would see.
Yeah, it was real. There was news, but there was only like a couple big ones where it's like, okay, we need to spread the word on this, but it wasn't.
I feel like, though, I'm pretty sure DC made it clear that there was going to be big Batman v Superman news. There was no news. None.
Maybe there was a hidden trailer that, you know,
it would have leaked by now. It's New York, for Christ's sakes.
True.
At least somebody would have tweeted after they seen it. Even if we don't see it, we would have heard that somebody did see it.
Yeah, the best trailer ever.
Pretty much. I still stand by this movie. I don't care what you say. But in Batman-related news, I'm super excited for The Dark Knight 3.
Oh, Master
Race. Oh, that is just looking better and better by the second. Frank Miller's looking a little rough, though. Have you seen pictures of him? I saw him coming onto the stage for the panel, and I was all...
He's been looking a little rough for a while, though.
Looking like a Freddy Krueger kind of vibe, man. I'm just saying.
He's in the Halloween spirit right now.
I hope that's the case. He was rocking a totally awesome Dark Knight t-shirt, though, on the panel. It looks sweet.
I hate it when they make shirts for themselves.
I'm pretty sure like, that somebody just gave it to him. And they were like, hey, you're going on a Batman panel. You can't wear the same white t-shirt you've been wearing for 6 days. We know you're Frank Miller. Put this shit on.
It continues to say Sin City. We know you have moved on.
We got it already. Sin City 2, the movie. You stand by it. Whatever.
Yeah.
What can you do?
That movie sucked.
I never watched it.
I never saw part 2.
I didn't either. I didn't
like the first one. I didn't like part 1.
I loved part 1. It was so good. I had the hugest crush on Brittany Murphy.
Who didn't?
Yeah,
my wife. That's who didn't. She can't stand her. I don't know why. Brittany Murphy.
No, that's not you.
We said good day.
Maybe she can stand her. She doesn't like that I had a big crush on her, I think is what it is.
Okay, you're also lying.
Jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
She's lying.
She says that I'm lying from her corner over there.
Her corner.
Deborah has made her weekly cameo.
There it is, people. There it is. So I think I heard something about this movie, but I wasn't paying attention to it, and I just watched the trailer a couple hours ago for it, the Batman Bad Blood, the new animated movie that's coming out. Have you seen this?
I saw a little teaser for it the other day, yeah.
They had it like in the middle of a DC All Access. I saw 5 minutes. There's no way this trailer is 5 minutes. No, it was not 5 minutes. It was like 2.
Yeah.
Super exciting concept. Bullet points. Batman's fighting some crap. Damian Wayne comes out. If you think people are gonna think you're Batman, you're wrong. Pulls off the cowl. It's Dick Grayson. We got Dick Grayson in the cowl in the animated series, followed by Batwoman shooting people. Batwing making his first appearance in any kind of action sequence outside of the comic books, and Damian Wayne coming back again. This is his 3rd movie, I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was Batman. No, it was a Son of Batman. Is when he took him in. Batman versus. I didn't care for Son of Batman.
I didn't.
Son of Batman was it was fine, but it wasn't anything exciting. And then it was Batman versus Robin, which I loved only because the Court of Owls was in there. I loved that. And then so this will be his third one. We don't know where Bruce is, but we do know that Grayson's in the cowl. That being said, this already happened in the comics pre-52. This this video seems a little dated.
Yeah, like they've had it there for a while. They just, finally pushed it out. Like,
yeah,
it's been a long time coming. It's finally happening, but I don't know. I don't even think I don't remember seeing a release date. Did they have a release date?
I can't remember. I think it just said coming soon. But on that same note of this feeling a little dated, Batwing's series is canceled, if I remember right.
Wow.
They canceled him out.
Right off the bat.
So I'm kind of confused what the whole point of this video is as a whole. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to watch it. I love Batwoman. Fantastic. Was my favorite. What's that called? The pinup covers.
Oh, really?
That was my favorite. Hers.
I think Harley Quinn.
I love Harley Quinn.
The bombshell one?
The bombshells, that's what it is. It was where they were the pinups. She had my favorite cover because she was.
Who was it?
Hers was like the trading card.
Blah.
The baseball one.
Yeah.
I can tell you which one was blah. It was Joker's daughter.
There was somebody else. That was
the Joker's daughter one.
And I felt so bad because some girl came in with a shirt with it the other day, and I was like, oh.
The best.
I'm sorry you picked that shirt. Like
Batwoman and Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's was awesome.
I gotta see him again.
Wonder Woman's, it's like the You Can Do It.
Oh yeah.
Loved it. Loved it.
That was legit. I liked it.
Batwoman's even better. I love baseball, and she's like on the baseball trading card, and she's got like the old girls' baseball uniform on. It's adorable. I loved it. In the same realm of Batman animated series, Killing Joke has been approved for an R rating.
Yes, like it is for sure.
I read that today.
Well, for sure, different sources. From what I understand, it's DC or whoever has said, go ahead, make an R-rated movie.
Yeah.
But they haven't decided if it will actually, the final cut will be R-rated.
I feel if you stick to the first, 10 pages of the page.
Yeah.
It's rated R.
Oh, I agree that it is more than capable of being a rated R movie.
But I feel like there's a lot of Joker books out there, self-titled or whatever, just him, that are rated R to begin with. Like, I have 4 of them. I forgot. Oh my God, I can't think of the other one. And yeah, he does some hardcore stuff to people. And,
I agree.
There's one where he breaks glass or something like that, and he punches the glass so that the glass gets stuck in his knuckles, so he could punch Two-Face later.
That's not rated R. That's just fantastic writing.
I know, but there's stuff later on.
Writing right there.
There's stuff later on that I'm like, oh, but even to read, I'm kind of kind of uncomfortable, but it shows the
where
mentfulness.
He's laying under Jim Gordon's bed, talking about how he's been under there while him and his wife have been fornicating.
Yeah, and there were
That's some intense stuff. Don't get me wrong. Now, you know what this kind of feels like? I think the R rating is a brilliant idea because it's just going to draw the people who are on the fence about buying the movie. It's going to push them over the fence, and it's going to make sales.
It's going to do what Deadpool's doing.
You stole my line, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry.
That was my line. I was just about to say, do you think that this is, small budget? Do you think they're taking a page out of that Marvel book, out of that Deadpool book, and just saying, you know what?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we do a rated? This is rated R material. Let's make it rated R.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Really? I think so. I feel like that's what
you've already got Mark Hamill in on it though, as a Joker.
Oh, he came back?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's coming back.
He said
that alone sells it.
He said this was one of the few exceptions he would come back.
Wow.
For. Yeah, and you got Kevin Conroy being Batman.
Wow.
Oh man, it's going down.
Yeah. There's even if they decide to keep it PG-13, it'll be fine because it's got the 2 voice actors that everyone loves in the Batman animated series.
He's amazing as the Joker.
That's a great point, Philip.
When somebody had said Mark Hamill, the Joker, I was like, you're dumb. You're stupid. Luke Skywalker is not gonna pull this off.
Dude, I didn't believe that's who somebody told me that one time, and I was like, wait, hold on.
But even when you see him, like, there's a couple of videos where he's at, like, Comic-Cons and stuff like that, and they tell him, do the Joker. Like, there was one where it was him and the girl that does the voice of Harley Quinn, and she's like sitting on his lap.
Tara Strong.
Yeah. And he says something, and like she replies back to him, and you're just thinking, like, you just can't put that picture. You know what I mean? Like, that
what
image,
I'm seeing doesn't match what I'm hearing.
I know, right? And then you turn away, and then you hear it again, and you're like, okay, I see the Joker. I see it.
Chirp like a bird. I don't understand what is happening.
Why is that penguin roaring right now?
There we go. That's exactly. There we go.
Isn't it
my
tweet?
metaphor was getting there.
I was like, isn't it tweet there?
Yeah, I don't understand.
But I mean, no, he's done.
I'm excited for it.
I agree. On that note, as well, have you caught up with Gotham at all, Homer?
I haven't gotten season
Philip,
2
I know
yet.
you're current. I didn't watch this week's episode yet, but I watched these last 2 episodes.
You know what, though? This week's episode, you didn't really miss much.
Don't say things like that to me, because I was about to what's the word I'm looking? Redact, where I take back that redact. Yeah. Dude, English.
Get your education.
Got this. I was about to redact everything that I said about that first episode of Gotham. My goodness, was episode 2 and 3 mind blowing or what?
Damn.
That kid kills it as the Joker, and then
so they actually are throwing him in.
Okay.
No
spoilers.
Yeah, I was gonna say spoilers.
I'm gonna spoil it for you.
Okay, I'm gonna hear it too, guys. So I don't want y'all to be like, man, he ruined it for all of us. I'm here in the thing listening.
I'm pretty sure I said spoilers.
I know, but I want them to know you're not screwing it up just for them.
Okay. Yeah, no, dude, he is pretty much the Joker. And
who is it?
So they had went on record saying that the Joker would be more of an ideology as opposed to a person. And when they said that, I thought that was whatever. I was like, oh, the show's playing right into my expectations. So they do 2 episodes of this kid, Jerome. Dude, he absolutely kills it.
Is he a new character, or is he the character from
it was the same one that they teased
the Carnival?
As the Joker. Yep.
Yeah, he's that guy.
And he's killer, dude. He is insane. They call him out in the show too. He's with all the other killers, and he's all, "What? I've killed 30 people. Da 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 da. What have you done? You killed your mommy?" And then he does it in that little Joker voice. He does the, "Well, everybody's got to start somewhere."
Oh.
And then they play Russian roulette. Dude goes first, misses. He takes the next 4, and then hands it to the dude.
That's balls.
After that, I was like, all right.
Well played.
He had the laugh down. He had the theatrics down.
I don't know. Maybe his laugh had changed, but the last time I saw him, I was like,
in the middle of the scenes too. It's perfect. They break into the police station, and he takes center stage, kills the commissioner after they butcher the police force.
Yeah,
well, it looks like
I
they
hate
butcher
that
him, and then only
commissioner
9
to begin
people
with.
are
Like,
dead.
I just want to punch that guy.
Well, she's dead now, so you ain't got to worry about that. Yeah.
It was a guy last season.
Yeah, but no.
Oh, he's already gone. He was gone like episode 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then
the woman took over. The last chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so she
got
took
stabbed
over,
to
and
death.
she's already off. So episode 3 ends though with him in this grand finale, and he's absolutely killing it. And then, bam! But no, he gets stabbed. Right?
He gets stabbed in the neck. You know he's coming back though, right?
Who is?
You know what?
Jerome. He's supposed to come back.
I can see him coming back in like a flashback or something like that. But dude, you just Theo, the ringleader of these band of misfits, stabs him in the neck, kills him. He said, "Sorry, I needed to be the hero."
No, he said, "I knew this wasn't in the script."
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he dies. And then the episode ends with all these people in bad situations watching the Joker's character on television, and you can see it like infecting them. Like there's a kid. It was pretty
like a little bit of Joker got into them, or like that kind of
population, who needed something like that. It's like a pretty chilling image when it's a child watching TV and he's watching the news broadcast and watching the Joker and he's laughing like how the Joker laughed in it. And in the shadows behind him, it's his parents arguing and fighting.
Mm.
And it was
I like the two guys on the street
chilling.
That they see it, they start laughing, and they see a homeless guy, and they just start like killing him.
Yeah, they follow this homeless guy and they stab him, and then they're laughing at each other, and the dude who stabbed the homeless guy stabs his homeboy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So it's like that character has infected the population, and that's how the Joker is this ideology. Now I'm on board with it. I'm cool with that decision.
Well,
I was judging
the most recent episode though. I'm gonna spoil it for you guys.
All right, go ahead.
Mike Chiklis comes in as the new captain.
Oh yeah, so it was in the trailer. What? He's the Shield.
I'm not sold on it. It sounds like he's reading a script instead of being Mike Chiklis from the Shield.
So how do y'all feel about oh my god, I can't think of his name right now. Pee-wee
Herman's gonna be the
back
Penguin's
as the Penguin's
dad.
Hell yeah, dude.
He was
Hell
the dad
yeah.
in Batman's
We posted that on our
Returns.
Facebook page. Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be great.
I
That'll
was
be really
like,
entertaining.
that's pretty legit.
His character will be perfect as a psycho's father, of course,
Yeah.
and it'll just make everything make more sense, you know.
Yeah, I wonder how he's gonna play it, or like,
Oh,
is he just gonna come back in and be like he's reading papers that Penguin is getting famous now or something, and he's like, I'm gonna come back and try to get some money out of this. You know what I mean?
You gotta watch this week's episode to see what's going on. I'll give you guys some. Aaron, are you gonna watch it, or can I just say it? What happens?
I say you just watch it.
I'll watch it. I'll catch
right.
up. I only have this episode to catch up with it now. I will tell you right now, though, that Arrow will take precedent over it on Wednesday night because season premiere of Arrow happened last week, and it was top notch.
Okay.
We'll get into that more once we pass the Spooktober month. We'll be 4 episodes into it, and we can have a bigger review on it.
Too, yeah.
But on that note, we need to transition into our Spooktober themes over here. There was one more bit of news. Homer, I think you got the most detail on it, though. Jason video game?
Oh, yeah. So they had announced this about, I want to say, a year ago or something like that.
A year?
Yeah, they were like, Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th coming back, and everybody was like, oh my god. So they thought it was going to be a remake of the original like Nintendo version of the video game. And apparently, like, this time around, you're going to be Jason, and you're going to be killing the campers and the counselors and stuff like that. So
that's pretty cool.
A pretty cool twist on it, you know.
Yeah.
So they released a teaser about.
That's gonna get old fast, though.
Released it today or yesterday or something like that. But the thing is that it's a Kickstart program.
I see that on the trailer. What does that mean?
It's one of those Kickstarter
game, essentially.
Yeah, so basically what Kickstarter is, what I know the gist of, is it's kind of like someone, making one image or one t-shirt, one type of a product, a prototype, and saying, this is what I could do, this is what I'm able to work with, but I don't have anybody to support me. If y'all give me, if everyone pitches in at least $5 or whatever, to help out build this thing, I could make it, and then I could sell it to everyone.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Kickstarter is. It's a fund me program where you have different tiers of rewards, and whoever donates more gets a greater reward at the end of all this. Is the idea behind it.
And they've done it for games, for movies.
I guess I've just never followed it as much for a video.
They've done it for products. I've seen it on like ice coolers that they've done certain things. I've seen it for Super Troopers 2 did it for their movie.
That's right.
Too.
Super Troopers 2. That's right.
A lot of stuff have been doing it, and it's a big thing. Like, I feel like if you have a big product or one that will be in high demand, people will fund it.
Of course. I mean, and that's the thing. It's getting the prototype. I mean, there's been a few. Our friend James, he actually has quite a few Kickstarter things that because you contribute to it, and if they meet their goal is the only time you pay out. If they don't meet their goal, they just get it back. Yeah, you either get it all or you get nothing.
Yeah.
So it's just you get the credit, and then if they don't make it, it just never debits.
Yeah, but I like it when they do those tiers.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, for the let's say the Friday the 13th video game, you pitch in $250. We'll put your face as one of the counselors that gets murdered or something.
Awesome.
Like,
Awesome.
you know, it's more an incentive to be like, you know what, screw it, hell yeah. You know, I was only gonna put 50, but what's another $200 to be in a video game?
Yeah.
You know,
when
like,
am I gonna get this opportunity again?
yeah, like, but with Super Troopers, I think I forgot how much it was, but I think it was like $1,000.
You could pay enough, and if you went to when they had the big cannabis
Yeah, it was a meet
celebration
and
in Colorado.
greet.
Colorado,
And,
yep, you could go party with them in Colorado at the
Man,
cannabis
I would have dropped a
celebration.
couple of grand. I would have took it out alone. That's when I would have took it out.
Whoa. Take it out alone?
Hey, I would have done it. You would have
Philip,
seen me
you
2
said-
months later. Woo! I know we had this conversation, but I mean, you know, I didn't. But I mean, I would have. You know, if I
no, it would have been fun.
like,
It's
I
like
swear they
people
were like,
taking out
oh.
loans to go gambling. It makes no sense.
I don't.
But I
Who
mean-
would ever?
I feel like people had done like, oh, we're gonna do. I don't know. I would have done it. I saw it one day. They're like, oh, kickstart, and then the next day, it was like we met our quota, and I was like, your quota was $2.5 million. You made that within 48 hours. But I mean, that's insane. But I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. It's something different.
I guarantee.
But that's where I go into horror has become a trend. It's no longer a holiday. It's
Dude,
you know, people wear it.
I was just thinking about that same thing. You know, I think that Halloween is not as big as it once was because it's more of a year-round thing now.
Yeah. So everyone wears it, obviously. You know.
Yeah, Homer rocking right now. Old school. What is it's Freddy, Jason, and is it Michael?
Yeah. No, Leatherface.
Oh, Leatherface.
Yeah, and it's the Run DMC
Yep.
little thing
Run
going on.
DMC parody.
But I mean, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people out there that they have at least a couple of shirts in their closet. Like I know
Everybody
me,
does.
I have this one, I have a Frankenstein one, I even have Beetlejuice. So
Ain't nothing wrong with some Beetlejuice.
I
Speaking
know.
of Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice 2?
oh,
Beetlejuice
Man.
2?
there's
Yeah.
It's gonna be perfect. Winona Ryder still looks like she's 12.
I think everyone's back on
You know
board.
what, though?
heard
I
that
think
they
she's
said even
It's
what's her
supposed to
name?
be
hot.
too.
Yeah, Michael Keaton was for sure.
Yep.
What's her
Winona
name?
Ryder.
No, the other one.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember her name.
the lady from
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Is that her name?
Is that who it is?
Isn't it? The mom from Home Alone?
No,
Yeah.
not
she-
Winonna's Ryder mom.
Oh,
Oh.
is it the bad guy. Is that who you're talking about?
Oh my God, what's that woman's name? The woman that's married to the guy
To
with
Casper.
the plaid shirt.
Yeah, to Casper's.
No, those are two different guys.
That's not Casper's dad.
No, it's not.
Not the IFDP.
Hold on. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna do that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm on this.
What is his name?
Beetlejuice.
I'm thinking of.
Oh, he just appeared behind you.
he plays Jack on 30 Rock.
Oh, Alec Baldwin. Dude,
Baldwin.
that's Alec Baldwin. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I cannot believe I didn't remember that.
There you go.
I love
But I
that.
mean, it's just he's a lot different now. He looks
Dude,
real
I'm gonna have to
different.
rewatch Beetlejuice.
But I mean, him and his wife, apparently she was like, I'm on board. If they're really doing this, like she's wanting to jump on board. And I'm down for it. I'm really hyped for it. Like I think it's it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
But I mean, it might be a good time because it's up there now. Like everybody loves Beetlejuice. You know what I mean?
It's one of those cult classics now where if they
Yeah.
make a sequel and they have original cast members, and there's no way that it fails.
It may
way
not
that it
fully be
succeeded the
loved,
first time.
but it will really be liked. It would really be enjoyed. You know what I mean?
But the people who aren't gonna like it are those people who don't like anything.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know.
Exactly.
I'm all upset already. Yes, I know.
Yep.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I can't wait. They haven't even
Beetlejuice
started filming or nothing, and I'm still hyped for it.
is a must-watch classic. Yes, we can agree on that.
I will agree with that. You know what? Funny story. Real quick about Beetlejuice.
All right.
So at UTSA, we were all studying one night at like 2 a.m. And we look up over the door in the library in one of the study rooms, and someone had written Beetlejuice in chalk, like all across the ceiling.
That sounds like an awesome day.
Dude, it was pretty hilarious.
That
Yeah.
sounds past them.
All of us were just like,
I would have Instagrammed the hell out of that.
well, Instagram didn't exist at the time.
I would
So.
have MySpace the hell out of that. I think MySpace was even dead by that time.
Probably.
By then, yeah, it was, what year was that? 2008?
And there's tons of horror movies out there that are just classics, though.
All right, before we're going to transition into talking about some of the best horror movies from talking about social media, I think this is a perfect time to talk about today's sponsor. The sponsor of today's show is, look at that drum roll. Zombie Mondays, at Zombie Mondays on Instagram. Dude who runs that, Ryan Milden, aka Millustration on Instagram, was nice enough to donate 3 button packs of Zombie Monday buttons to us for giveaways.
I wanted to see them.
I'll pull them out. Yeah, I'll pull them out. No, I have them in the garage. I don't want the kids to get to them, man. These things are sick. It's a nice little card with the drawn illustration of his zombies with 3 buttons included in every pack.
I like that he kept with that black and white.
Yeah, it looks so good, man. It looks so good. You look through his Instagram. Dude runs it. They post a new one every Monday. The idea is, Monday is that day. You get up, you're a freaking zombie, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can't function. I ain't a morning person any day, especially Monday. I'm telling you. It's just not my day, man. So Zombie Mondays, at Zombie Mondays on Instagram, donating 3 button packs, and we're giving them all 3 away. Yeah? Yeah. How are we going to give them away?
I don't know.
We're about to talk about our favorite movies. I think y'all guys, I think y'all's post about your favorite movies and tag us.
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Every post that you make will be an entry in. And we'll draw names. Should we do all the names on one day and choose 3 winners? Or should we spread them out?
We could do it in one day.
All one day?
One day.
All
Yeah,
one
I
day.
like that.
All right,
One
so then
day.
everybody's got up.
Can I announce it while I'm in Vegas?
Well, when do you post this?
Oh.
So this will go live tomorrow on Wednesday.
Okay, so it's gonna go live tomorrow.
So it'll be on Wednesday.
You want to give them a week?
Wednesday, October.
You want to give them at least a week?
Well, we'll give them. No, we'll give them till
You've got until the 21st.
Or do you want to give them till Sunday?
Sunday.
Till Sunday, yeah. So that way we can announce all the winners on Monday.
Yeah, that was legit.
All the Zombie Monday winners on Monday. So you have from Wednesday to Sunday. All you got to do, either post on Instagram, post on Facebook, post on Twitter, tag us in it what your favorite Halloween movies are.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Show some love while you're at it too.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
Like us on Facebook,
Follow
Instagram.
Zombie Monday, give them some love.
Yeah, dude, I love the guys at Zombie Mondays. I actually heard his interview on another podcast, and it's what got me into it. It's pretty good.
Can we bring him on our podcast? I'd like to.
Yeah,
bring him in. All right.
I bet you.
All right.
I'm gonna talk to him afterwards.
Fingers crossed. Let's see.
Yeah.
Bam. He messaged me just shortly before we did the show. He's like, "Hey, just want to make sure you guys got all the button packs in and stuff." I sent him the artwork for the show. He was like, "Awesome, totally in, totally cool guy."
Nice.
So, last time, post on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook what your favorite Halloween movies are. Tag us for your chance to win. Every post that you make is another entry into the contest. I don't care if you post your top 50 Halloween movies. That's 50 chances for you to win one of these button packs.
Porn doesn't count.
Porn does not count. No, we're classy
No
folks.
No
we're
parodies.
classy folks. You don't get to win anything for watching porn. Not for me, at least. Favorite Halloween movies. Who wants to go first? I figure we go round table. We knock this out real quick. 3 or 4
Top
or 5.
3. Oh, okay. Let me see. I don't know. Everyone's gonna be like, "Man, your top picks are,
Okay, let me change this thing.
too
Maybe let's
cliche."
not top. Let's just say. Let's say
Movies that
you
used
don't
to
have
scare
be-
you as a child and are still kind of creepy now. How about that?
Okay, I'm cool with that. But before we do that list, then I do need to give a huge shout out to the Monster Squad. I watched that movie.
Oh, you finally saw it,
dude? I watched the movie for the first time. It was on Netflix, and I had heard it, and heard about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch this. I had just never heard about it before. But
Yeah,
it's been becoming more popular.
Yeah,
dude, it's the Goonies during Halloween.
Yeah,
it's fantastic, and it's in my rotation now.
It's such a goofy,
almost a year-round movie.
I forgot how old I was when I first saw it, but I mean, of course, my mom was like, "You shouldn't be watching that. You know, that's the devil." But I mean, now I still like, dude, this is hilarious. Like, well, I don't know why I did not buy this. Like,
it's PG-13.
I know, but I mean,
you watched it, and I was like, dude, PG-13 in the 80s though. It's gonna be like G now.
Yeah, I was like, whatever.
This imagery was fine because I watched it with my son, but and I watch everything with subtitles. I don't care how weird you think that is, but
I can't.
So I could see some of the stuff before it was said, and I had to avert his ears for some of it. Your name's Horace, whore ass. Oh, that was just rude.
How dare he?
Yeah, when they were picking on that kid, that was a little rough right there. But aside from that, it was all fantastic. So good. Best scene my favorite scene in the whole movie is when they're doing the big fight at the end, and the cool kid, I forget, Dennis, I think was his name.
Yep.
The 3 vampire ladies were coming out, and he was walking. He's like, "What are you doing, Dennis?" He's like, "I'm in the damn club, ain't I?" And then he just goes and butchers those vampires. Oh man, I wish I had seen that movie when I was younger. I would strive to be like all of those kids.
It's a real fun little goofy movie. Like, I like it. I'm really enjoying
it. I'm glad I didn't know anybody named Horace when I was younger, because I'd be calling them Horace. Hey, Horace!
Horrible.
But I don't think it like that's one of those names that faded out.
Yeah,
Horace.
I agree.
Like Homer. Yep.
Yeah, you're the only Homer
will never fade out
because of the Simpsons. But I mean,
yes,
no other person now
I was thinking
would name their child Homer. Like there may be one person overseas that doesn't get people.
Even go by Homer.
I know, but I mean,
I don't know why. It's a fantastic name.
But I feel like it got played out for me. The first few years of my life, horrible because of that name. But I mean, I like it because it's unique, but got picked on too much. Had to walk away from it.
That's not right. That's not right. Hey, it made you a stronger person in the end.
It did. Start crying.
You know what did not make me a stronger person though?
Aaron. Called Aaron. Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking.
God damn, Key and Peele. Those metal truckers.
Is there Aaron here?
Oddly enough, at one of my students, his name is Blake, and he always calls me Aaron, and I always go back with Balake, and then he's like sad. I'm like,
see, if you're gonna punch, you gotta get ready to get the punch back.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
If you can't take it, don't dish it.
You know, you're gonna call somebody a stupid name or something. Be ready to. They're gonna call you something worse. You know what I mean? They're gonna try to step it up.
All right. I wasn't gonna say Aaron. I was gonna talk about a movie that I watched as a child that still scares me to this day. Sleepy Hollow.
Okay, which one?
Well.
Like, are we talking Sleepy Hollow Johnny Depp? Or are we talking like the Curse of Sleepy Hollow?
Well, you can pick whichever one you want, because for my next pick, it'll be that other one. Both of those things
go either way.
Me out. The cartoon was fantastic. It's when I realized I loved animation and I like design. I love just how that looked. But it was pretty frightful for a child thing. But that damn Johnny Depp one. My wife makes fun of me to this day because she doesn't find that movie entertaining, and she loves horror movies. But that movie creeped me out. There's this scene when they're hiding and the horseman is walking and you just see his feet walking. Mm-hmm. That scared the crap out of me, and I don't know why. But what I do know is I couldn't sleep for weeks after that. I'm telling you, man. I remember sneaking out of my room and watching TV in the living room because I didn't have cable in my room. Mm-hmm. I watched this TV show. It was what was on Toon Disney late at night. It was about these cowboys that were actually cows. I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, and it was I would be watching it though, and I'd look over and we had a window right next to the chair.
And you would
would always like freak out thinking I would see his feet
Just
walking up to our front door. And I was
That's hilarious.
terrified. I always want to rewatch that movie. My wife's always
Oh.
like, "You need to watch it on your own time."
She's too scared.
But see, like my sister.
No,
and I,
she's not.
my sister and
There's
I
like
quote
2
that
movies
movie.
that have ever
now.
scared
See,
her.
like that movie's pretty funny. My sister and I quoted like that beginning part. I don't know why we think it's so funny, where he's like giving a case or something about like how one of the men died and he's in court, and the guy tells Johnny Depp, he's like, stand down, and Johnny Depp's like, no, I stand up for justice, and I don't know why we think that is so freaking hilarious, and we'll just quote it to each other, and it's so stupid. But
yeah,
I don't know. Okay, what other one? You got 2 more.
I got to do all 3 in a row.
Okay,
Maybe we
fine.
Go around.
Fine. Okay.
Philip, do you got one?
Yeah, the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Nightmare on Elm Street. That's a
All
good.
right, now I'm gonna try to pick something different because he picked one of them that I wanted.
Okay.
I would have to say not in any particular order.
Wait, so we're already moving past Nightmare on Elm Street? That's fine, but I do have to say the idea of a guy who can only get you while you sleep is a truly terrifying idea.
Well, it is. The concept is genius. Like,
Yeah.
you never want to sleep, and it's like, how are you going to live? Like, you need to sleep,
Fair enough. I think
but
that's
you're
enough
gonna
said.
die.
Enough
when you
said.
do.
That makes perfect sense.
Yep.
All right, what's your pick?
You started
My
watching that when you're like 4 years old.
Horrible decision.
And see, like
Yeah.
when I was young, like super young. So when this movie came out, I forgot how old I was, but the Chucky movie.
Really? The first one?
Yeah, and I was given that good guy, good buddy doll
Oh,
when I was
nice.
super young. And so I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. But then it just became an item that I had left in the back, just it was there, but it was like, I'm older, I don't play with it, but it's still a toy that I have. And so I had
would've
ended up
cut that
seeing
thing
that
to pieces,
movie.
man.
But see, I had ended up seeing that movie with, I think, my cousins or something like that. And I went home and I didn't put 2 and 2 together until I woke up and he was moved. And I had freaked out, but it was my mom cleaning my room, and I had freaked out, and that was it.
I guess this happened before Toy Story.
Yeah, I had told her
If it
put
had
everything
moved
up.
beforehand. You were been like, yes.
He's my best friend. But see,
Perfect.
like, I had told her throw it away, give it away. I don't care. You know what I mean?
That's
I had already
hilarious.
hit like a certain age where I was like, this needs to go. Like, and she was like,
Things
why?
gotta
So and
go.
so you gave it to you and you loved it. And I was like, I loved it before I saw this movie. This sucker's gonna kill me. I'm trying to protect this family. You need to get him out. But I mean,
all right.
that was one. Like I said,
Chucky is pretty terrifying.
He's up there,
Yeah, yeah. Another movie that scared me that I watched when I was fairly young was The Ring.
Oh, see, now I'm thinking of other genre. Japan.
The Ring. I wasn't that young when that
Oh,
movie came
man.
out.
Okay, I got.
Neither was I. I was just trying to make it seem like I was. I grew up sheltered, man. The Ring, I don't know, it just creeped me out. It was just creepy, that's all.
Because she could come through the TV?
No, I think it was just more of, like, there was like one of the first times that I actually was allowed to watch a whole scary movie. And so it was one of the first times I got the full feel of a modern movie with all of, the standard jump scares. So I think that's what it was. Phillips, what's your next choice?
I don't know, man. I mean, Poltergeist, when I watched it as a kid, scared me. I watch it now and I'm like, it's stupid.
Have you seen the new one?
No.
Homer just gave it the throat cut.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming it's no good. I haven't seen either.
It was
This is confession
entertaining.
time. I haven't seen either.
It wasn't as hyped as I thought it was going to be. But Poltergeist, yeah.
Poltergeist,
that was-
good choice.
I would have to throw out there One Missed Call, but
One
the
missed
Japanese,
call?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
the Japanese version, because I know they redid it, but this was a while ago. But I
One
mean,
missed call.
I
know
forgot
I've
how
seen
I came
it.
across
don't
this,
think I've ever
the
seen it.
Japanese version, but
Yeah.
they made 1 and 2. But that first one, it's kind of chilling.
Yeah.
just because the concept of it is once the certain person dies. So if I die, and I was killed by this curse, I go through my phone and just randomly call someone that's in my contacts list, and they're the next person to die. Then when that person dies, it continues. But the way it happens is that you get a text message. I mean, like it just automatically gives you a voicemail if I remember correctly, and it says like, October 25th, 8 p.m. and it's the sound of you screaming, and you're like, what the hell?
Yep.
And so when it comes by,
version,
when time comes, you're like walking, blah 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 blah, and then like you'll remember, oh, it's October 25th or whatever. Oh my God, it's getting close to 8 or whatever.
I remember.
And you just start freaking out, like, I'm gonna die. I don't know how, but I'm gonna die. Like any minute now.
That's kind of sealing your fate because you're like being stupid.
Yeah. But like I said, it's just one of those things to where it's like, I would kill someone, like, or re-kill them if I knew, like, you called me, you bastard. I'm bringing you back to life. I'm gonna Frankenstein your ass. I'm gonna kill you myself.
Oh man, that is too funny.
So
in retrospect, of course, but watching the movie, I can understand it being terrifying.
Yeah, it's just real trippy. But I mean, it's one of those Japanese horror movies, so of course the creature and stuff that are in there is still terrifying to see.
Dude, Japanese horror movies in general are the scariest, hands down.
Yeah, the Japanese definitely know how to do horror.
Yeah, they push
even in video games like Silent Hill, the original one and the remake and the PS3 version. Holy crap! Resident Evil wasn't.
Japanese.
It was pretty much made by a Japanese company.
It was Japanese.
Resident Evil was terrifying. I'm gonna choose my last.
Silent Hill scared me.
My third choice is gonna be a cop out. I'm gonna actually take my wife's favorite scary movie, and it's The Strangers.
Oh, see, that's a real good movie.
That's a good movie. I like it. It didn't scare me so much. It's more like a thriller.
And that's why I
have it.
so
I need to borrow it because I haven't seen it
and
since
will never watch it.
It came out.
My wife is a horror nut. She always wants to watch horror movies, but at first I didn't want to. Now I love it. I like the scary movies. I like the horror movies. They're extremely fun to me for the most part, and except when they're like the torture kind of stuff. And
like they kind of push it. Yeah.
But like the terrorizing of The Strangers was fantastic. And I remember we saw it in theaters.
Yeah.
My wife wanted to leave. And she's the horror buff, the horror nut. I've seen them all.
I think it's just more chilling that these guys just come into your home. You know what I mean? Like they just make themselves comfortable.
Dude, the best thing was why? Why not? Dunzo.
I just loved it when she shot her friend. Man.
What are you talking about?
The Strangers. Oh.
Yeah.
It is not okay. I own it, but I won't watch it. Heck no.
She's on still sealed, still wrapped.
It's just too real.
Philip, do you have a final movies that scare you?
Yeah, Audition.
Never seen it.
The Japanese one where the girl kills people with piano wire. Oh, yeah, it's pretty freaky.
Oh, I have to look it up.
There's too many that I want to say.
Doesn't have to be your favorite. Just pick a good one. Something
Homer likes my idea because he's like,
scary one that our listeners will enjoy.
See,
I have a better name than this.
Well, see, I want to say audience, fanatics.
Our amigos.
Amigos.
I want to say the Friday the 13th because I love Jason Voorhees, but I mean,
you
it's
can't
not
say
something.
That's not scary. No.
Yeah, it's not scary. It's just enjoyable.
And next time we talk movies, we'll do movies we just enjoy in the Halloween genre. We'll do a whole episode on movies we enjoy in the Halloween genre.
I'm gonna say this, but it's kind of like two.
The Purge. Laughed my ass off through the entire.
I was like, no, that's not what I was gonna say. American Psycho / American Mary.
Yes.
What's the second one?
American Mary.
American Psycho is amazing.
American Mary.
Mary. Yeah.
Never seen American Mary.
Okay.
American Psycho.
It's kind of the same concept.
Is terrifying,
Like,
but wildly entertaining, yet somehow disappointing when you reach the end.
American Mary is on it's on Netflix.
Okay, I'll have to watch
if
it.
y'all
That's a
get a
newer
chance to
version,
check it
right?
out.
It's pretty new.
Yeah. It's
Is it
an
like the
American
same
version.
thing?
It's kind of the same concept of it.
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know, a
But
little
she's a
torture,
female
little
doing the
yeah.
same thing. Okay.
But the reason why she does what she does is it's real.
Don't spoil it for me. I'll watch it.
But it starts off like so quick. Like it's like, oh. All right.
You know
Well,
what?
20 minutes later, you know, you already know where this is going, you know. But I really enjoy it.
I think my favorite scene from American Psycho is where he's chasing that girl down the hall with a chainsaw, and he's just like waiting for her to run down the stairs, and he just drops the chainsaw. It's hilarious.
It's so nonchalant too. My favorite part of American Psycho is when he is when they're exchanging business cards.
Oh, really?
Well, you know, I'm a business kind of guy, first of all. So that part, I was like, yeah, what kind of card is that? Because I watched it when I was a
They're
little bit
comparing
older.
and they're like, oh, you went out for the
But then
font?
he's all,
Like, they're just saying stuff
That
like that.
son of a bitch.
He took my style, yeah.
And you look at them, I mean, and to the layman, they all look the same. As a part-time designer, there are differences, but overall, it's nothing extravagant. But that scene shows just how insane he was, and I loved it.
See,
How
the
was
scene
all
I
in his
liked
head
in
at the
that
end?
movie. Huh?
How it was all in his head at the end.
Yeah. I
So did you take it as in he wasn't a killer?
heard that. I didn't take it like that. But
I
there are
took it that
scenes
he
where-
was a killer because there was a guy that was like, don't worry, it's all been taken care of. Like,
I've watched it multiple
got it,
times, and
you know?
I've watched it from the different perspectives of like the perspective where it's like all in his head and it makes sense, or the perspective that he's a killer and he documented everything in his book and his secretary finds it at the end, like holy shit, you know what I mean? So both scenarios make sense. That's what I like about the end, where it doesn't really tell you; it kind of leaves it up to you.
You know what? I think that our listeners should tell us what they think.
yeah.
That's a good final choice, sir. Good final choice.
I thought he gave my. Oh, that's
That
my
was your
good one.
final
I was like,
choice?
I did give one.
I
Okay.
said it was a good final choice.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
But like I said, start to think about it. There's like tons of horror movies out
We
there.
could be here. We'll pick a bunch of
Yeah,
Halloween
like you'll
themed
just start
movies,
name dropping,
and
and
we'll
I'm just
just
thinking.
talk about all of them. A whole
You know, there's
episode.
so many good ones on Netflix. Like you could be there.
Don't
all
even get
day.
started on it, because I Googled best horror movies on Netflix, and I have a list that we worked through. We watched. Deb, how many did we watch? 3 or 4 off that list? Like 5 of those Netflix movies. I have not been disappointed yet, and I'll have to tell you which ones they are.
Well, you know, Netflix always releases. I forgot what page I like. I think it's like Netflix horror or something like that. These guys they find Netflix movies and post them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are the top 10.
But they're all B movies.
Yeah.
Get over it. Once you get over it, solid works of film, entertaining stories.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to pull some.
But I mean,
what was that one that we watched with the girl who's on house arrest?
that's like everybody.
Yeah,
Who's that girl?
she's the girl that was on house arrest. I don't want to tell more details because I don't want to spoil it. She's in house arrest. They talk like this the whole time.
But I mean, there's a lot of movies that
Homebound.
Homebound.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the horror movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So entertaining. The house is haunted, but the girl is on house arrest because she's a pretty tough gangster.
Housebound.
That's what I just housebound. I said homebound. It's housebound. She gets arrested and put on house arrest for trying to rob an ATM.
So
and
is
she
she-
put a firecracker in the ATM to try to blow it. So when shit goes down, she's not a retard. I'm sorry, that's not the politically correct term anymore. She's not silly.
You gotta keep it PG-13, bro.
You have to edit that part out, Philip. She's not silly about it. When like she hears noises, she leaves the room.
So I mean, okay. So is this her actual house that she's been living here for a while?
It's the house she grew up in, but she moved out when she was 18 and she hasn't been there for a long time or something like that. I don't remember the exact details of that. But it was either she needs to go to jail or go back home.
Okay, because I was like, I need to know a little more of this concept because I was like, why would they just throw in a haunted house? Like,
no. And
she drove by this town?
No.
And they arrested her and they were like, we're gonna put you in the horror house.
She always remembers
everybody
being
dies
creepy, but she also has like she's diagnosed with some medical problem later in the movie where like she's been suppressing memories. But her mom always talks about how there's always stuff that goes missing or da-da-da. They think the house is haunted.
That's not a bad concept for a movie.
But what was the most entertaining thing was she was smart the whole time. She heard noises,
just playing.
She got a knife. Something happened.
She was just playing kind of dumb, right?
Yeah. No, she never played dumb. She was a hard ass the whole movie, which was cool, which was nice to see. So, you guys ready to wrap up?
Yep.
Wrap it up.
Well then. Well, I mean, what do you expect from us? We got the intro on we can't figure out an intro and an outro in the same show.
All right.
I got it. All right. Be sure to participate in our contest.
Yes. Follow us on Instagram. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Post about your favorite movies. Tag us on any of those social media platforms for your chance to win button packs, badge packs from @Zombie Mondays. And you can check out all of his illustrations at Zombie Mondays on Instagram. You can follow his personal account at Millustration, illustration with just an M, and millustration.com. Ryan Milner, we appreciate you. You guys ready to call it a night?
Yep, just going to call it.
All right.
You have a good night, guys and ghouls.
I'm pointing at the screen. That's to you, Philip. Philip says good night. I'm Aaron Ryan. You guys take care.